I think we're live. I think we're live. Oh, God. I don't know what that cover photo is going to look like. About to find out. Okay. Cover photo. Good cover photo. What's up, y'all? It's Rob Deez. I don't know if anyone's paying attention to this yet. I don't know where to look on the screen. Oh, you gonna be quiet, you. You gonna be quiet, you. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing? Can you hear me now? Good, good, good. Yeah. Event logs. Okay. I'm live. It's a minute deep. I'm going to stop wasting time and get right into it. Oh, we got one. I see one eyeball. Lee Coulter's in the house. John Lynch is in the motherfucking house. Hell yes. Hell yes. Maybe I'll talk trash for a minute. Waste time. I have the day off, thank goodness. I've had a crazy work schedule recently. Late calls, razor blades being swallowed. Insanity. Now, I get to relax and drink tasty beer and go about my business. What's up, Catherine Beeks? I'm about to sing a song that mentions your name. I wonder what the delay is between me saying this and you actually hearing it. I don't know. But I'm going to start with a song called Jack Murphy because I asked for some requests the other day. I got some requests, and this is one of them. So, song, I played it on Lee's live stream the other day. I'm going to play it again because it's a good song. Jefferson J asked me to write a song to play at the second annual San Diego Music Hall of Fame. And he wanted me to play a song about San Diego and music and how I connect to all that. So I wrote this song, and it goes like this. My name's Rob Deez, I'm a San Diego native. North Park is the neighborhood that I was born and raised in. 92104 my whole life, that's no lie. I went to Jefferson, Roosevelt, and San Diego High. Class of 99, I was born in 81, back when Qualcomm was still Jack Murphy Stadium. Mercy Hospital, that's my place of birth, and now Mercy Hospital, that's the place I work. You don't get much more local than me. I remember when REI was in North Park and University. I remember when Morley Field had a big old pond. I remember going with Jan's mom to see Steve Poltz sing songs by the roller coaster in Belmont Park for thrills. I remember when Phil's was still in Mission Hills. I remember it all and I'm not afraid to say so. I remember it all cause I am San Diego. I said to wear flip-flops, I drink IPAs. My dad was in the Navy, what more can I say? I'm San Diego and it's obvious the shoe fits. I'm not just San Diego, I'm San Diego music. I said to wear flip-flops, I drink IPAs. My dad was in the Navy, what more can I say? My mom worked at the world famous San Diego Zoo. I'm not just San Diego, I'm San Diego music too. I started at the open mics, I'd hit the big three. Louis Atlas, Stats, Java Joe, and Johnny C. Tried to be involved in whatever Catherine Beeks was doing, cause as far as I'm concerned, she's the queen of local music. Seen a lot of venues close or change location. Didn't matter where we played, just as long as we were playing. That goes without saying, I don't need to tell you. I played in grocery stores, quarantine, and a holistic health school. I started making a wage, playing on the stage, named after Gregory Page. I was rocking coffee shops back when I started. Next thing you know, I'm background music at a 3-hour bar gig. I'm the type of dude that some folks don't listen to, cause instead of playing covers, I'ma be playing originals. You think I'ma play something you know? You're probably wrong. That is unless you've ever heard the bicycle song. I said to wear flip-flops, to drink IPAs. My dad was in the Navy, what more can I say? I'm San Diego and it's obvious the shoe fits. I'm not just San Diego, I'm San Diego music. I said to wear flip-flops, to drink IPAs. My dad was in the Navy, what more can I say? My mom worked at the world famous San Diego Zoo. I'm not just San Diego, I'm San Diego music too. San Diego music music isn't covered in some article. It's complex and layered like it's smothered in some barbecue. San Diego music isn't represented by venue. It's represented by the women and the men who continue to go to the shows and throw money in the tip jar. It's the open mic, you're hoping to blow up and be a big star. It's not a music award, it's some fancy event. That being said, a nomination would be nice, hint, hint. It's the sound man and the host of the open mic. It's every one of y'all that came out tonight. It's the folks that stay late and show up early. San Diego music is smoking weed with Jeff Berkeley. Our music scene's family and everybody fits in. It's a sound you hear when you close your eyes and listen. You say I am San Diego music is true, but it's not just me, y'all. San Diego music is you. Said to wear flip-flops and drink IPAs. My dad was in the Navy, what more can I say? I'm San Diego when it's obvious the shoe fits, but I'm not just San Diego, I'm San Diego music. Said to wear flip-flops and drink IPAs. My dad was in the Navy, what more can I say? My mom worked at the world famous San Diego Zoo, but it's not just me, y'all. San Diego music is you. Ta-da! Thank you. Speaking of drinking IPAs, some sort of tangerine cloud IPA from Second Chance Brewery in North Park. Perfect midday, midweek beverage. I'm going to try and pay attention to if anyone has questions or whatever. Someone requested that I play this song. Speaking of mom working at the San Diego Zoo, I also worked at the San Diego Zoo. And this song is the song that made me realize I should write songs. I was working at the zoo, and at the time I was doing musical theater. And I worked in the gift shops of the zoo, and at some point I started writing lyrics on the receipt paper about my job. And once one of my coworkers had a house party, and word got around that I'd been writing the song, and they encouraged me to play the song at the house party. So I played it at the house party. It's like a 3-minute song, but it took like 6 minutes to get through the song because of all the laughter. And I was like, this is cool. I should do this. So this song called the Zoo Song kind of jump-started that. And that being said, I don't remember all the lyrics of this song. I remember the first verse and part of the second verse, but it's a glimpse. Someone asked for it, so here we go. Hello, how are you? Did you have a good time today at the San Diego Zoo? That's good. Did you see the pandas or the polar bears? Or the look on my face, cause I don't really care. I don't mean to be mean, but it's also routine. I wanna say no, you cannot have change for the penny machine, but no, it's special 1110 cash 1 enter total. Special 12010 cash 1 enter total. Some people make my job annoying and it's just not fair. And just so you folks know, there's another open register right over there. My line's backed up, I watch this little kid get smacked up. It's shacked up, but his mama told him not to act up. I'm about to crack up under too much stress. I'm sorry man, but we don't take American Express, just Discover, MasterCard, and Visa. Why sure, I'd be glad to exchange that shirt for you, you dirty piece of journal tape got jammed, something wrong with the printer. Johnny Techie comes running quicker than an Olympic sprinter. You get no hours in the winter, too many in the summer. Working every holiday with no bonus pay is a bummer. Now come on, are you with me? My uniform doesn't even fit me. I took a stroll through Tiger River, a wild peacock jumped up and it bit me. It wasn't pretty, how come, why me? I just wanna go home and get irie and lose my sobriety instead of working at the San Diego Zoological Society. I can already tell it's not gonna be my day, cause on my first 15 I called up Panda Express and I tried to sell them Wame. They said no, I said CC, come on, I'll even throw in Bayun and Shishi. Something about I pulled a no-brainer. Sorry J9, I melted the coffee strainer. Now my break is over and I'm back out on the flow, trying to fill in cups, so I go into the back and grab more. But when I return, the cups have reappeared like magic, and someone just broke a snow globe. So tragic, got to sweep it up right away. No sir, really it's okay. Even though you broke our merchandise, there is no purchase price for you to pay. Now go away. Sometimes I want to unleash my anger and attach a customer to the Skyfari with the coat hanger. When people watch me fold shirts, I get nervous. Merchandising might suck, but at least it ain't food service. Now come on, now you with me. My fleece jacket doesn't even fit me. I took a stroll through the aviary, a bird took a shit and it hit me. It wasn't pretty. Now come on, why me? I just wanna go home and get irie and lose my sobriety instead of working at the San Diego Zoological Society. The third verse, I don't know it. See, currently, I pretty much only write songs when I'm at work and getting paid, because that's how you got to do it. You got to work the system. And so I'll take a piece of paper or two from the printer, and I'll cut it into 4 and staple it. And I got my little journal. I'll write the lyrics in there. Then I'll transpose them to Gmail. That way I have access to lyrics anytime I'm on the internet. However, I worked at the zoo before I had a Gmail account. So unless Perlita, the one who requested this song, comes up with the videotape of the performance that she once had, I'm never going to know that third verse, but cheers. This next song was requested. These songs were all fucking requested. The song's called Squash the Beef. And the song involves an answering machine message that I have on my phone. So I'm going to cue that up. This is a damn good song, but I don't play it very often. So hopefully I won't mess it up. But this is a story about a girl that I was seeing and the guy that she was seeing, apparently. I don't want no fucking drama. I don't want no chick who's got a man. Oh man, no, I don't wanna fuck around with all that drama. I'm about to drop some hot shit about this hot chick. Oh my god, this chick is hot. This chick has got this kid don't like this shit is honest. She will remain anonymous so we can avoid awkwardness. I'ma just take it from the tip top and kick some good old fashioned acoustic hip hop. I met this girl with a beautiful smile. I asked her for the number to dial. I was in luck cause she agreed to give it. A couple days later we agreed to kick it. I was eager to see her beautiful face and I agreed to meet her at her place. I kicked a couple of Rob Deez jams and that's when the shit began to hit the fan. She introduced me to the dude she was living with. Suddenly I no longer felt like kicking it. Was this her roommate? Was this her man? I didn't know and it didn't give a good goddamn peace out. Peace out. Peace out. And I bounced. A couple days later I got the scoop. Turns out the ex-lovers living under the same roof. In that case I guess it's okay for me to act smooth. Swoop down on my prey and make my move. I mean, seeing as they were no longer together, I was like, fuck it, whatever. So we had a night of romance followed by another. No shirt, no pants, all over each other. Things were getting hot and starting to cook when her cell phone started ringing off the hook. She didn't want to look to see who because apparently she already knew who it was. But I was like, fuck it, whatever. I mean, seeing as they were no longer together, right? Well, that's what she told me. Then why was her ex-man acting lonely? She asked me to take her back to her place, but to drop her off a couple blocks away. So I made a left instead of heading straight. And my guess is that it must have been fate. I saw her jaw drop down to her feet as she saw her ex-man walking down left street. They locked eyes as we drove by, star-crossed drama underneath the sky. I decided to drive her all the way home, and I tried to remind her she'd done nothing wrong. She stepped out the car, the night was near through, when I peeped a silhouette creeping in my rear view. Drama. 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 Here we go. Yeah, we started to run to the front of his house. He ducked behind a bush and popped back out. Tossed a fucking squash at my car. Miss Ezra drove off, though I didn't go far. I parked around the block. I was in shock. Called the girl up like, what in the fuck? I don't feel right leaving you with this dude. Son of a bitch likes to get pissed and misuse food. I'm just not in the mood to deal with all of that. She said, kick it for a minute. Let me call you right back. So I waited. Fucking bullshit. And I waited. I can't believe this. And I waited. Ridiculous. And I waited. Frustrated. She called back. Said that the dude felt bad. He just overreacted cause he was mad. And mad at what? You two ain't even together, man. I was like, fuck the bullshit. Whatever. Wonder what you could have told him. That would have consoled him. No way, you know. When this girl had me going bad, he told me that he wanted to remain friends. That he dug my style. I wanted to make amends. Well, I'm sorry, but I can't respect the fool that wants to act tough by chucking a fucking vegetable. Motherfucker said he wanna squash the beef, but the motherfucker threw a fucking squash at me. Fuck squashing the beef. Wanted to beat that squash right across his teeth. That little son of a queef. So I headed home to go get some sleep. Before I left, I went to get the squash off the street. You never know when some revenge might come in handy. Maybe I could see what it's like to be a fucking pansy. Next day after work, I got home. There was a new message on my phone. The shit was classic. I couldn't believe it. I had to keep it. Peep it.
Bobby. Alright, man, I'm not a fucking monster, dude. I want you to come over to my house. Yours doesn't work today. Neither do I. I want to fucking settle this, dude. I think you're fucking funny. I think you're cool, dude. I don't want to fucking have a war with you. And trust me, dude, you don't want a war with me. So, call me up, dude. Don't call me. Call me, dude. You can call me in the future, but not this time, dude. Call me, okay? My number is 619. Alright, dude. End of final message.
So that happened. Trust you, I don't want to go to war. Son, fuck you, what you think I'm flowing for? I'm throwing your ass on the enemy list, and I'ma cleverly dish yo every wish. I'm heavily pissed, and I guarantee that every time that her and me kiss, you gon' remember me, bitch. But let me twist back to the topic at hand. You know that chick with the smile and the child of a man. I kick back, so let's let the temperature drop. Wrote this track, and by the time that I got to this word, I was still confused. Was this her ex-man, or was she still with this dude? Truth misconstrued and conflicting views had me impatiently waiting for some late breaking news. It's up to you, hot chick, you wanna just be friends? Shit, I just wanna know how this song was going in. Fuck the bullshit. The next couple days I slept all by my lonely. The squash in my car started getting old and moldy. Finally she phoned me with an update. Told me that homie was gonna be moving out the state. Well, that's great. So as I sat there and waited for our next date, I also contemplated and asked myself, did I really wanna? Was that smile really worth all of the fucking drama? I'ma say yes, but don't get me wrong. It's just that the drama helped me write a pretty dope fucking song. In fact, now I kinda want some drama. Gonna find a chick who wants to come with me. Kiss your man goodnight. I've got a few more hits to write. Girl. Thank you. I miss claps. There's no claps in quarantine. So good. Hey, be quiet, phone. I'm wearing my quarantine shirt from Bluefoot in North Park. It's a Bluefoot inside of a pint glass looking at the outside world with a bunch of toilet paper hoarded. This next song, I wouldn't go so far as to say this next song's gotten me in trouble, but this is definitely the song of mine that's pissed the most people off. The song's called Jesusburger. The song was inspired by a lady I dated back in the day. She was a vegan. That's fine. I like vegan food. But there were certain restaurants we couldn't go to anymore, and that made me sad. And when I get sad, I write about my feelings. What up, everybody? It's your boy Rob Deez. You know I play the... I'm sorry, I gotta respond to some comments real quick. No, I've not played Bicycle yet, but I will. And I could do the clapping song, but what up, everybody? It's your boy Rob Deez. You know I rock the microphone and I am known to please with the humor and the honesty crafted rather awesomely. You could say that I am a phenomenal anomaly. I rap and I sing and I tap on the strings and I dance around the mic like it ain't no fucking thing. Well, yeah, I'm here to tell you something that I think that you should know. Vegetarians have got to go. I'm just playing, but sorta not really. I'm confused by your tactics, man. What the fucking daily? When it comes to me, you say you have no need. You only wanna eat food if it's from a seed. Now I'm no Charlie Brown, but man, good grief. Why don't you make like a tree and eat a fucking leaf? Now don't get me wrong, I'm down with the celery. I just don't quite understand what you're telling me. Acting like it's a felony to eat an animal. I'm trying to, but I'm still not understanding you. I'm down with the animals. Let's go to a petting zoo. When it comes down to it, I'm just down in general. But when I wanna eat, y'all wanna make a spectacle. My impression is y'all are basically incredible. You're gonna come at me and tell me that it's unethical to kill a freaking animal, but cool to kill a vegetable? It's about as logical as my left testicle, which isn't very logical because it's a fucking testicle. I say it's cool to kill this shit as long as it's edible, and trust me, y'all, I'm a medical professional, a gastrointestinal endotechnician, trying to teach you a thing or two about the kitchen. Now I can understand if you don't dig this shit I'm spitting, but please keep in mind, y'all, it's just my opinion. Said that I'm not necessarily a model citizen, just a dude with a microphone and an opinion. And that's how I say eating animals is cool, cause if an animal could, it'd probably eat you. Now if you don't eat meat, well then you don't make sense. I eat meat like it was self-defense. I'm talking cows and pigs and chickens and fishes. I eat meat cause that shit is delicious. Like delicious. Meat is delicious, delicious. And random emojis if you agree. Now when it comes to vegans, don't even get me started. Vegan is a syllable away from retarded. Now I can understand if you don't dig Deez, but man, how the hell you gonna not dig cheese? It just ain't right, it's halfway scary. I couldn't imagine a life without dairy. All vegans are crazy, you need some help. Are you gonna act like you don't like chocolate milk? Man, that shit is delicious and good for your skeleton. And while I'm at it, man, fuck it, so is gelatin. Oh, let me gas you down with pita. Well shit, I'm down with fajita pita. I'll eat a carne asada burrito, solo queso. Eat una horchata, por qué? Cause it tastes so good, but the fucker I thought I told you. So I'll eat the good shit while you eat the tofu. While you whining about them animal rights, I'll be dining on them animal bites. No, I don't have trouble sleeping at night. Yet I got a full belly and I'm out like a light. I'm like that early bird in flight, trying to catch the first worm that I sight. I'm feeling inspired, y'all. I think I might start people for the ethical treatment of appetites. I'm not sorry, that's how I feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. So throw a little more meat on the grill. We can squash the beef and turn it into a meal. Hamburgers, hot dogs, ham, turkey, nachos, tacos, beef jerky, Thanksgiving dinner, leftovers. I'm coming closer to home with some stofers. Just trying to help y'all take a step in the right direction. Someone caught it, killed it, cooked it, and served it, and now that shit's digesting. So lower your voice and stop protesting. Give it a rest and test my suggestions. Say no to soy and hello to joy. Double animal style. Oh boy. Top it off with a chocolate shake. You're probably wondering how I stay in such great shape. Well, these vegan women got me running like an athlete, always trying to get their damn hands on my man meat. I'm not necessarily a model citizen, just a dude with a microphone and an opinion. And I say eating animals is cold, cause if an animal good, it probably eats you. If you don't eat meat, well then you don't make sense. I eat meat like it was self-defense. I'm talking cows and pigs and chickens and fishes. I eat meat cause that shit is delicious. Like, ooh, 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 Phil's barbecue. Girl, I need a capo for this next song, and of course I'm not prepared and don't have it sitting right here, so I'll be right back. Y'all can still hear me. I'm walking around and I'm looking for a capo. I don't know where the capo went. I'm walking around and looking for a capo. I don't know, where's that shit? Where's it at? Where is the capo? I found a capo. Hell yeah. I'm a professional. Okay. On to the next song. Let me see. What are people saying? This needs a music video. Yes, people be misusing food. What's up, Michael and Antoinette? I'm hungry too. I've got some leftovers in my fridge, but I don't trust my milk anymore, so my Honey Nut Cheerios is gonna have to wait. This song's called Humorous Coincidence, though it's commonly referred to as the DUI song. To wear my Dare t-shirt when I rock the microphone. And I'm cool enough to have a couple of drinks and then drive myself back home. I'm cool enough for my car to break down and get stuck on the side of the road. And I'm cool enough for the cops to show up while I'm waiting to get towed. I am cool enough to admit that I've been drinking and take a sobriety test. I'm cool enough to blow a .12, which means I'm cool enough to be under arrest. Yeah, I'm cool enough to break the law, cool enough to get caught, cool enough to be wearing my Dare t-shirt in my mugshot. And that's not a joke, no, that's not a fucking joke. It's just a humorous coincidence. And I said that's not a joke, no, that's not a fucking joke. It's just a humorous coincidence. I'm cool enough to drink and drive, cool enough to get a DUI, cool enough to take it like a man, but not man enough to cry. I'm cool enough for my insurance to go up to $500 a month, and I'm cool enough to pay $1,200 to fix my broken clutch. I am cool enough to pay 5Gs for a lawyer, and that's no joke. Guess you could say that at the end of the day, I'm cool enough to be broke. I'm cool enough to forget about doing a lot of things I used to like. I'm cool enough to forget about driving and to start riding a bike, and now I'm cool enough to wear a bicycle helmet. 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 And that's not a joke, no, that's not a fucking joke. It's just a humorous coincidence. And I said that's not a joke, no, that's not a fucking joke. It's just a humorous coincidence. Keiko wants to rape me, and Honda wants to rape me again. The motherfucking DMB wants to rape me. The CHP wants to rape me. Motherfucking sons of bitches could kiss my motherfucking ass. I'm cool enough to keep my head up and to stay positive. Cool enough to learn from my mistakes and know that I'ma live. I'm cool enough to see it as a gain as opposed to a loss. And I'm cool enough to flirt with every chick that I come across. I am cool enough to be brave, cool enough to be nervous, cool enough to be randomly selected for jury service. I'm cool enough to make it to the courtroom and see the defendant's face. And I'm cool enough to get dismissed from the trial cause it was a DUI case. And that's not a joke, no, that's not a fucking joke. It's just a humorous coincidence. And I said that's not a joke, no, that's not a fucking joke. It's just a humorous coincidence. I'm cool enough to be happy, cool enough to be sad, cool enough to realize that things really ain't that bad. I'm cool enough to be right, cool enough to be wrong, cool enough to turn my life experiences into songs. And that's not a joke. I'm a gifted soul. And I said that's not a joke, no, that's not a fucking joke, no. That's just how I roll. Yay, yay! Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. It was an expensive song, but without that song, without the DUI, I wouldn't have gotten this next song. And this next song is called The Bicycle Song. Classic Rob D song right here. I'm the Bob Dylan of endoscopic techs. It's true. I mean, I've got the rhyme, I've got a big heart, but make no mistake, it's got nothing to do with my sodium intake. It's not a disease or a muscular anomaly such as hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Clearly, I'm a lyrical medical professional. And this song, when I started writing this song, I didn't know what it was going to be. I was literally, like, in the first verse, even the second verse, I talk about making a left and a right and going up a hill. And then I'm literally turn for turn describing the route I would take from my apartment in North Park to my job at Mercy Hospital. Literally, you could like follow it on Google Maps or whatever, and you would see, hit the street, make a right, head up the hill, wait at the light so I don't get killed. Do the light now, make a left, make a right now. Literally, I'm describing down the hill, up the hill. And originally this song then went into me getting into work and setting up the procedure room for a colonoscopy. But instead I literally made a left and I just made it about bikes. So wake up, I get dressed, I go back to sleep. Get up again and then I slowly creep through the house. It's fucking dark, I can't see. Make sure that I lock the door behind me. I head downstairs, unlock the bike, hop on and say peace out to the night. Yeah, the sun is slowly rising in the east. Just another day, part of another week. I hit the street, make a right, head up the hill. Wait at the light so that I don't get killed by an early morning driver. I'm an early morning bike rider and I'ma try to be a survivor through the light now. Make a left and make a right now. My neighborhood's no longer in sight now, but it's all good, it'll be alright now. I light up the pipe and ride high as a kite. Now my head in the clouds as I explode. Still kinda drunk from the night before, but I'll still get to where I got to go on my bicycle. That's how I roll. I set of 14 gears and a pair of wheels. When I'm on my bicycle, don't do tricks cause I got no skills. When I'm on my bicycle, I just pump my brakes and I make them squeal. When I'm on my bicycle, I really like going downhill. When I'm on my bicycle, and that's pretty much how the day begins. Racing downhill with a face full of wind, gaining speed, avoiding debris, squinting my eyes so that I can see. My oh me, oh me, oh my. Don't mind me if I start to cry, I promise these tears won't last. I'm not sad, I'm just going real fast. Yeah, the whole world's flying by in a blur. I use my sleeve to wipe away the turds. The hill swings up so I shift gears. Back in the days I used to get scared. See, when I was a kid I rode all up on the sidewalk cause I didn't want to get run down. But nowadays I'm hogging lanes. Mad dog driver's like, what's up now? Don't get me wrong, I just want you to see me. I ain't trying to get hit, please believe me. End up on the TV news in the evening. Rob Deez ran down by a vegan. Just gonna get some ribs from Bill's. When I'm on my bicycle, I ain't trying to fuck around and get killed. When I'm on my bicycle, don't like the way the pavement feels. When I'm on my bicycle, that is why I always yield. When I'm on my bicycle, y'all, I ride my bike both day and night. I ride my bike to the open mic, have a few drinks and I might swerve and ride my bike right into the curb. But I'll get back on and I'll ride some more and act like it was intentional. Make a quick stop at the liquor store right before I ride the bike to my show. I ride my bike both near and far. I ride my bike cause I can't drive my car. I ride my bike all over the place, but I got a beer belly and a jelly face. Quarantine isn't helping. I ride my bike when I get crunk on the last Friday of the month. You can call me a drunk if you want, I'll let ya. But you better not talk about my bicicleta, cause I've been known to keep it real. When I'm on my bicycle, how many 40s can I conceal? When I'm on my bicycle, you can take a sip, but you better not spill. When I'm on my bicycle, I be doing things that are illegal. When I'm on my bicycle, honestly, I didn't start right into the CHP, took away my license. Guess they didn't like the way that I was driving. I don't know why though, psych, I'm lying. The DMV tried to tell me that I was driving responsibly. Were they right? Probably. But that don't mean they'll be stopping me from getting to where I got to be. The cops ain't the motherfucking boss of me. Yeah, they might try roadblocking me, but I'll hop a tree like I got E.T. right in front of me. You want some of me? I'll fly by the moon, buzz like a bumblebee. When I'm on the bike, y'all can't fade me. Chase me, I'll escape and make it home safely. Y'all know me, I'm the R.O.B. D-double-E to the zigzag Z. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B on my B-I-C-Y-C-L-E. I know how to rhyme and spell. When I'm on my bicycle, I can even text message pretty well. When I'm on my bicycle, been about 5 years since I last fell off of my bicycle. I really don't like going uphill. When I'm on my bicycle, got to readjust my testicles. When I'm on my bicycle, don't wanna mess up my sperm cells. When I'm on my bicycle, I miss my automobile. When I'm on my bicycle, Pacific Law Center can go to hell. Fucking Pacific Law Center, they don't even exist anymore. That's okay. Shout out to Pacific Law Center, who did nothing for me. I love you too, Jefferson J. I played your song earlier, the one that you told me to write. And my bike, it does have a bell. Actually, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen it. I think for a while it had a clown horn. Yeah. I was originally writing that song as a way to literally just describe my day. Waking up, getting dressed, going back to sleep. That way when I would wake up officially, I'd already be dressed. And I was going into work to save lives. And this next song, it's called Day Job. Is this shit still live? I think it's still live. This song's called Day Job. I work at Mercy Hospital. I was born there. You would know that if you've been listening since the beginning of this live stream. And in my downtime, if I'm feeling inspired, I will write some lyrics. Once my manager explained to me that songwriting isn't efficient utilization of my downtime. So I wrote this song. Some of my coworkers hate when they see me write rhymes. They say that it's a waste of company time. Well, I don't give a fuck. It's what I love to do. And that is why I wrote this song for you. And it goes. I've got a day job, a 5 days a week job, a 6:30 in the morning till 3 job, which means that I can't sleep in the way I want to, which is 7 days a week and maybe 8 in the summer. It's not because I'm lazy, I think it's because I'm not fucking crazy. Don't get me wrong though, I'm crazy, but no crazier than the next man. It's not like I'm naked in the street trying to do a headstand. I'm just an average dude with above average microphone skills, if I do say so myself. I got a whole lot of bills, but not a whole lot of wealth. In fact, it's just the opposite. I try to make the most of it. No dough to go shopping with. My bank account has holes in it. As soon as money goes in it, it becomes unavailable. So every other Friday I say somebody better pay a fool. Until I write the song that takes me to the top, I'm stuck with this job, y'all. That's all that I got. So until I'm getting paid to believe because I rock, I'm gonna get paid for writing songs on the clock. Said I get paid by the hour to write these hits. Said it's a full-time job plus benefits, but I am not one to brag, so I keep them on the low. Especially when my boss, because she doesn't know that I get paid by the hour to write these hits. It's a full-time job plus benefits, but I am not one to brag, so I keep it on the low. Especially when my boss, because she doesn't know my job title is endo technician, and rhyme kicking ain't in my job description. So as far as I'm concerned, whenever I write a song, it's kind of like I'm going above and beyond. I clock in, grab a pen, a sheet of paper, let the day begin. Now all I need is a quiet place to hide at. Let my co-workers know, yo, I'll be right back. Writing in the storeroom, wishing I had more room, acting like I'm working as soon as I see the door move. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm just checking the supplies, but they see it in my eyes. They know I'm telling lies. My co-workers probably hate me, especially, but that bitch is crazy. Dream job, I think I found mine. Writing down rhymes when I got some downtime. Is it wrong of me to want to write a song or 3? I mean, it's not like I'm ever gonna win the lottery. This is as close as I'm gonna get to a winning ticket. So please forgive me when I kick it. Said I get paid by the hour to write these hits. Said it's a full-time job plus benefits, but I am not one to brag, so we'll keep it on the low. Especially when my boss, because she doesn't know that I get paid by the hour to write these hits. It's a full-time job plus benefits, but I am not one to brag, so we'll keep it on the low. Especially when my boss, because she doesn't know what goes. How hoes. How hoes. How hoes. How hoes. How hoes. How hoes. Ho. I've written songs to the gentle hum of a yogurt machine, if you know what I mean. And I've written tracks on the back of registered tape at the zoo. I swear that it's true. And I've written verses while tourists have purchased maps from a store at a downtown mall. And I'm currently dropping these between colonoscopies at Mercy Hospital. 40 ounces of love, I wrote it on the job. Humorous Coincidence, I wrote it on the job. Jesusburger, I wrote it on the job. The bicycle song, I wrote it to the job. Jackie, well, I wrote that one in class, but I studied on the job, and that is how I passed with an A. If I may combine work and play into one lump sum, and I'ma be okay. But anyway, it's getting late, y'all. It's almost 3, and I don't feel like collecting OT, so I'ma wrap this up in a hurry. But don't worry, I'll be back at it again to, honestly, I don't know when at this point. At some point, but whenever it is, it'll be bright and early. Cause I get paid by the hour to write these hits, and it's a full-time job plus benefits, but I am not one to brag, so I keep it on the low. Especially when my boss, because she doesn't know that I get paid by the hour to write these hits, and it's a full-time job plus benefits, but I am not one to brag, so I keep it on the low. Especially when my boss, because she doesn't know it goes. Girl, I'm seeing a couple folks saying it's not working, but I think other people are saying it's working. So if it's not working for you, I think it's not me, it's you. But who knows? Technology's a bitch. Up next on this list of requests which I am plugging through. The song's called Bad Chick. I haven't played this song in a long time, but I still remember the words. The song was inspired by technically, I guess it was inspired by an ex-girlfriend. We'd split up and we were still friends, and we were both in the same wedding. I was a groomsman, she was a bridesmaid, and love was in the air. It was a wedding, and she was looking hot, and I wrote some lyrics. But she's one of these. She's like a blonde Betty Page type, tattoos and cigarettes and foul language and all this. And Archie knows who she is. You already missed Squash the Beef, Sean, but you can rewind. I did Squash the Beef like third. The song's called Bad Chick. There's something about a girl all covered up in tattoos that screams bad news. All I see is can't lose. Before I can even begin rapping a verse, she's already reaching for that flask in her purse. She brought it to the spot like fuck it. Not cause she's on a budget, but just cause that's how she does it. Me, I'm on the mic staring at her the whole time. On autopilot, not even thinking about the rhymes. I'm just thinking to myself, baby, would you be mine? I'm falling in love with the way that she don't pay me no mind. I'm enamored by her glamour, her tight jeans and Chuck Taylors. The way she curses like a sailor. I could go on like so on and so forth, but something tells me I am not the kind of guy she usually goes for. I don't smoke, I'm not pierced, and I got no tats, but baby, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm a nice guy, bit of a romantic, but I'm trying to hide it cause I want a bad chick. The kind of girl who would love me then leave me because she doesn't need me, believe me. I'm a nice guy, bit of a romantic, but I'm trying to hide it cause I want a bad chick. A bit of Betty Page, you might see her at a bar, but I bet that there's a sweetheart underneath the scar. She looks like a girl with experience, I kinda dig a suicide girl appearance. You should hit me up when you get finished with that cigarette. Come and kick it with me and you get a free dinner mint. She looks like she could kick a dude's ass, and when she's in the mood, I bet she moves fast. Something tells me her love making's first rate. The kind of chick that might on a first date, but not a slut by any means. She just knows what she wants, if you know what I mean. She's aggressive, the kind of girl who make the first move. You wake up in the morning scratched up and bruised, and she's long gone, she left before you woke up. In the past I'd be sad, but now I'm like, so what? Not a note, not a word, not a letter, not a clue, but it's cool cause I knew what I was getting myself into. I'm a nice guy, bit of a romantic, but I'm trying to hide it cause I want a bad chick. The kind of girl who would love me then leave me because she doesn't need me, believe me. I'm a nice guy, bit of a romantic, but I'm trying to hide it cause I want a bad chick. A bit of Betty Page, you might see her at a bar, but I bet that there's a sweetheart underneath the scar. The way that she hangs her bangs could make a gangbanger wanna sing in the rain. And the clouds of smoke that she blows when she exhales through her nose keeps her cloaked in the shadows, and the smoke it tends to linger like it doesn't want to leave her. Well, I wouldn't leave her, stepping outside acting like I need a breather, hoping that the smoke clears so that I can see her eyes are described as starming. She's looking for something, but definitely not a Prince Charming. Now I'm afraid that if I get too close, she might see through the BS and notice the hoax. If she finds out that I am a nice guy, she will fly high into the night sky, worried that she'll hurt me, or worried that I won't hurt her. Like a happy ending don't deserve her, well I beg to differ. Open up your heart, girl, unzip the zipper. Take off your hoodie, lower your defense, and let me borrow a couple of your weekends. How about you let a guy sweep you off of your feet for once in your life? Say a guy like me. And I know that it might sound tacky, but I don't mean a guy like me, but me. Exactly. I'm a nice guy, bit of a romantic, but I'm trying to hide it because I want a bad chick. The kind of girl who would love me then leave me because she doesn't need me, believe me. I'm a nice guy, bit of a romantic, but I'm trying to hide it because I want a bad chick. A bit of Betty Page, you might see her at a bar, but I bet that there's a sweetheart underneath the scar. Girl, y'all are speculating as to who that song's about. It don't matter. In that song, I say, I'm not pierced and I got no tats, but baby, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's not true anymore. I've got a tattoo. And I didn't write this song so that I could show this tattoo, but this song definitely is an excuse to show the tattoo. The song goes out to anyone who's ever lost something that they care about. Okay. I do not wear baseball caps, cause it's the sport I choose. And I don't wear fedoras, because I'm some sort of douche. And I do not wear beanies, because I'm a lumberjack. No, none of these are the reasons I wear so many hats. It's because I'm going bald and I don't like how it looks when I see my hair in a bright ass mirror. Man, it fucking sucks. There's plenty on the sides and it wraps around the back, but this whole top middle part, it is a little whack. It's as if my hair got lost on the way to my head. It started to appear in my ears and grow in my nose instead. And don't get me started about the peach fuzz on my back. I've got a tattoo of a sewing needle on my chest. It's a needle in a haystack. Get it? I've googled bald hairstyles to find one that's right for me. Jason Statham, Jimmy Lunsford, Jude Law, and Sean Connery. Now should I cut it off or grow it out? I need an answer, cause I'm beginning to look like a West Coast George Costanza. Hug bald man, cause he's down on his luck. Hug a bald man and give him a couple bucks. Venmo at Rob Deez. Hug a bald man, it's the right thing to do. Hug a bald man, cause one day you may be bald too. Jesse Burns, one day you may be bald too. Now I see you sons of bitches with your full heads of hair, walking around all confident like you don't even care. The hate wells up inside of me and oh, it makes me sick. Said I can't see your scalp at all, your hair's so fucking thick. It must be nice to style your hair and get laid all the time. The only thing I get is a head that'll one day shine. What did I do to deserve this? I cannot tell. Is it cause I bleached my hair in high school or used too much gel? Or is it because of my mother's father, aka genetics? Well, either way, denying your baldness is just pathetic. If you're wearing a hat tonight to cover up the truth, take that shit off and let the world see the real you. Okay. So brave! This can be our anthem. Yes, this can be our song. Now by all means feel free to put that hat back on and hug a bald man. If you see him on the street, hug a bald man and whisper something sweet. Hug a bald man. If you see him in the club, hug a bald man and show that bald man some love. Key change, hug a bald man, cause he's probably been crying. Hug a bald man, cause on the inside he is dying. Hug a bald man, cause his hair's having a funeral. Hug a bald man and tell him that he's beautiful. Hug a bald man, because that motherfucker suffers. Hug a bald man, cause we make excellent lovers. Fuck a bald man. When this is all over, fuck a bald man. In the meantime, don't even hug a bald man. If anything, sympathize with them from 6 feet away or more. Thank you. All right. This song, hey, thanks, Catherine. You're fucking pretty too. This song's called Senior Love. I played this song at, I think, 4 weddings now. I played it at Carrie and Travis's wedding, Nate and Dina's wedding, another wedding, and another wedding. Find out who's important to me. But most recently, Kenny and I, we were invited to play at an engagement party. Now, I don't know what an engagement party is. I assume, like, you get engaged to someone and then you have a party. That's an engagement party. But turns out what this engagement party was he was going to propose. So we were in the backyard and he was with his lady at some restaurant down the street. and then he was going to lead her into the backyard. So he had some excuse because it was a friend's backyard, and he was like, they got puppies. We got to go see the puppies. She was not having it. She was not trying to go see any puppies. But for whatever reason, he eventually talked her into it. And what was supposed to happen is they come into the backyard, and immediately Kenny starts playing. Wait, or was it me? I don't even remember. Oh, I think it was me. I played this song, and to this song, he proposed to her, and she said yes. Thank God. It would have been awkward if she didn't say yes, if you know what I mean. All right. So this song's called "I've Seen Your Love." I'm available for weddings, even during quarantine. I'ma start this off by saying that I love you. And ever since I first laid my eyes upon you, I knew that you and me, we were gonna be together like two pods in a pea. Oops, I'm silly me. You know what I meant? We connected quicker than some high-speed internet. And ever since then, well, I've been in a daze. So forgive me if I slip up the words that I say. It's cause I'm amazed and I'm looking forward to spending the rest of my days with you. Cause I know eventually we're gonna be some little kids again, madly in love, even when we're senior citizens. I said that one of these days I'ma be an old man, and you're gonna be my old woman. Said ours is a love that you seldom see. We're gonna be young at heart when we're elderly. I said that one of these days I'ma be an old man, and you're gonna be my old woman. I might end up old and cranky, it's true, but it's cool as long as I'm old and cranky with you. You and me, baby, we gonna go with the kiss to the show, tear up the dance floor. Check your walker and coat at the door. I'ma spin you around and dip you down low. Oh, I won't drop you or let you slip. Ground so dance like a champ with his brand new hip. Rock out with your frock out. I'll sport my trousers. We'll dance circles around these rebel rousers. It goes without saying, the kids will be embarrassed because they got such awe-inspiring parents. You one of these days, girl, we're gonna put the awe in grandma and grandpa. I said that one of these days I'ma be an old man, and you're gonna be my old woman. Said ours is a love that you seldom see. We're gonna be young at heart when we're elderly. I said that one of these days I'ma be an old man, and you're gonna be my old woman. I might end up old and cranky, it's true, but it's cool as long as I'm old and cranky with you. And at the age of 60, I hope that you'll be with me. And at the age of 70, it'd be heavenly if you were next to me. And at the age of 80, will you still be my baby? And at the age of 90, well, you might need to remind me. Walking through the park so we can feed the birds. Just cause we're old don't mean that we can't flirt. One hand on my cane, one hand on your ass, as we laugh at the past, reminisce and flashback. Forget the naysayers, we might be too old to taste flavors, but we can synchronize our pacemakers. Our two hearts beating at the same time. If you can't find your dentures, baby, you can use mine. And at 99 years old, I'm gonna say 99 years younger, getting younger every day. So laugh it up, love it up, live it up, hug it up, kiss it up, and give it up if I can get it up. I said that one of these days I'ma be an old man, and you're gonna be my old woman. Said ours is a love that you seldom see. We're gonna be young at heart when we're elderly. I said that one of these days I'ma be an old man, and you're gonna be my old woman. I might end up old and cranky, it's true, but it's cold as long as I'm old and cranky with you, boo. Boop. Once again, that song's called "I Have Seen Your Love." As in senior citizen, senior love. Thank you. Classic joke. I don't remember if... So I'm going to wrap this up in about 7 minutes. An hour seems like an appropriate amount of time. Abby Dorsey, a.k.a. MC Flo. She requested this song today. Sarah wants to hear Tiffany. I'm afraid the world's not quite ready for Tiffany. But... I'll do this part. What is it? Don't get me wrong, I know how the whole song goes. I'm trying to get somewhere in the second verse. It's like Big Sean said, she don't fuck with me. Anyway, this song's called "Thank You for Clapping." The hardest thing about this whole quarantine for me is not being on stage and not having like a crowd to interact with. Like, this is kind of cool because like I can see emojis and words, and I'm trying to not get distracted by the words but looking at the screen, and I don't want to look at my face. I want to look at the green dot. You know, it's confusing. It's not the same. But one thing you're definitely not getting through this is claps. So I miss claps. I can't wait to be on the stage again. That being said, I'm gonna pour this drink. This is Disco Balloons, also by Second Chance. They have this on tap usually at Tin Roof, and it's tasty. And I haven't had any drinks at Tin Roof since March. And I suddenly realized yesterday that I can get a Disco Balloon at Second Chance, so I got some. I closed my windows so as to not feel self-conscious about my neighbors. I'm glad they're not working on their stomp routine currently. I think they're on the Broadway touring company of Stomp based on the sounds that I hear occurring up above me. But I'm not complaining. I was an upstairs neighbor once who didn't mean to be loud, but I'm sure that I was. So they're young, I'm old. Be loud, children. Thanks for not doing your stomp routine during my live stream. All right, the song's called Thank You for Clapping. This will be nice because there will be no clapping. This song was inspired by those shitty bar gigs where people don't pay attention, and once the song ends, they don't clap. I bet once this is all over and we go back to doing live music, oh, the claps are going to be so loud. It's going to be crazy. And every once in a while, I'll play this song, and people just immediately start clapping. Because I'm like, this song's called Thank You for Clapping. People immediately start clapping. But then maybe they don't clap when they're supposed to, when the song's over. But this song's called Thank You for Clapping, and then people are like, woo! Like I snapped them out of their sleep. And when people do actually clap and are responsive to this song, it almost defeats the purpose of the song. That being said, I always prefer the claps over the no claps. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. The song's the shit. I played a lot of shows from Mexico to Maine. Some have brought me joy, but some have brought me pain. Cause every now and then I'll finish up a song and play the final note, but the crowd doesn't respond. It's like sometimes someone claps, sometimes someone cheers, sometimes someone tips, sometimes someone buys you beers, sometimes someone listens, sometimes someone cares. Fortunately, we know that's not gonna happen here. I'm just going through the motions, hoping that the show is going good, but knowing this might be the worst gig in history. Maybe I should change my name to Kathy Bates and Stephen King, cause what you're witnessing up on the stream right now is misery. Y'all are lucky y'all can leave, unlike me, I have to stay. Technically, I'm allowed to leave, but if I leave, I don't get paid. Trust me, y'all, I'm getting paid. Trust me, y'all, it's not enough, but know that I would play these shows for free if y'all would show some love. But sometimes someone claps, sometimes someone cheers, sometimes someone tips, sometimes someone buys you beers, sometimes someone listens, sometimes someone cares. Fortunately, we know that's gonna happen here. Once upon a time, I was finishing a song, someone started cheering. I was like, right on, but when I looked up, what did I see? They were cheering for something that they were watching on TV. I was like, oh no, you didn't really, bro, you must be kidding. Had me thinking you were listening, you weren't even paying attention. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Sometimes it sucks, but such is life's a part of my French and c'est la vie. Sometimes someone claps, sometimes someone cheers, sometimes someone tips, sometimes someone buys you beers, sometimes someone listens, sometimes someone cares. Fortunately, we know that's gonna happen here. I said sometimes someone claps, sometimes someone cheers, sometimes someone tips, sometimes someone buys you beers, sometimes someone listens, sometimes someone cares. Fortunately, we know that's gonna happen here. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. Clap because the song is over. Clap because the song was good. Clap because your parents raised you right and taught you that you should. Clap because you have heart. Clap because you have soul. Clap because if you don't clap, you might be an ass. Hold up, wait a minute. Maybe there's an explanation for the absence of claps and the lack of motivation. Maybe we're just not very good at singing songs. But feel free to clap and prove me wrong. But sometimes someone claps, sometimes someone cheers, sometimes someone tips, sometimes someone buys you beers, sometimes someone listens, sometimes someone cares. Fortunately, we know that's gonna happen here. I said sometimes someone claps, sometimes someone cheers, sometimes someone tips, sometimes someone buys you beers, sometimes someone listens, sometimes someone cares. Fortunately, we know that's gonna happen here. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. I said I'd rather be at home alone watching Game of Thrones instead of slowly dying on this microphone. But if I'm being honest right now, I'd rather be slowly dying on this microphone instead of home alone watching Game of Thrones and The Office and every other show that I've ever watched and Lost and fucking Tiger King and all the shows. I've seen all the shows. God damn it, I want to go outside and stuff. All right. I'm going to do one last song. But first, a magic trick. Ta-da! Welcome to my living room. That's where we've been the whole time. The song's called Dead Inside. And I love this song. It's goofy. One last cheers. After this, I'm out. After this, I'm playing video games. I don't know if the Brothers Burns are around, but I don't know if Jesse's got his internet working yet, but yeah, I'm a magician. I wake up in the morning and I get up out of bed. I make myself some coffee and I pour it in my head. I'm ready for the day and whatever comes my way. But first I'm gonna hop on social media and say something inspirational or maybe something kind. Maybe something deep if nothing funny comes to mind. But no matter what I say, I'll be saying it alone as I patiently await notifications on my phone. Because I'm popular on the internet, but in real life it is different. On the internet I get a lot of likes, but in real life I've gotta take a hike. I said I'm popular on the internet, but in real life nobody's interested. I would rather be on a computer screen than interacting with a human being. I was never very good at reading social cues, and when I talk to people, well, I often get confused, cause I don't know where to look or what to do with my hands. That's the reason why I try to avoid making plans, but I'm really good at all the apps. I think they're lots of fun, even though I'm too old for Snapchat. I was born in 81. I've tried to understand it, but it just bewilders me, which kinda bums me out, cause I think the filters are neat. I said I'm popular on the internet, but in real life nobody's interested. On the internet I edit my mistakes. In real life I am in debt and overweight. Wait, I said I'm popular on the internet, but in real life I'm a bit heavy set. I would rather take a picture of my lunch than make eye contact with my friends at brunch. I was once a little boy, I used to play outside, tetherball and tag and hide and seek or a bike ride. But now the end is near and I wonder where it went. I create content because I am not content. Thank God I'm popular on the internet, cause in real life nobody gives a shit. On the internet I get friend requests, but in real life, well, I just get depressed. I said I'm popular on the internet, but in real life I'm insignificant. I would rather seek validation online instead of a conversation in real time. As long as I'm on my phone, I will never be alone. So please hit that like button and check out my Patreon. Share with all your friends and don't forget to subscribe, while I hide the fact I'm dead inside. Dead inside. Thank you. Well, on that note, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think you can rewind this and watch it from the beginning, or delete your entire Facebook and never see it again, whichever you want to do. Mwah, mwah. My buddy Tommy Lucero is doing a comedy show on Facebook Live on Friday evening. Check that out. I'll be popping in to do a couple songs. Jesse, shoot me a text when you're done, or once you get your internet working, so we can play some video games online, because that's my new quarantine hobby. And thank you for listening. I love you all. Cheers.